And welcome to Car Con Carne. I'm James Van Osel. The show today brought to us by our friends in McHenry at Siren Records. In fact, I went to Siren Records before recording today, got myself on vinyl the Faith No More Greatest Hits, the double record set, right? That was just released this year. It's awesome. I cannot wait to play it. Every time I go to Siren Records, I uncover something new that I want and have to have. Today it was Faith No More.
Love it.
I have, right? So I'm still in McHenry. I'm returning today. I've returned today to home base, Epic Deli. This place is fantastic. My guest right there, that is Marc Esses.
What's going on, guys? How we doing?
Marc is a drummer, a drumming phenom even. That's what Epic Deli says.
Oh, man. They're too kind.
Drummer and singer for the Fallen Dreams. He's in Flowers for Dorian. Goldhouse, the drum DJ duo Bruce Wayne, and lots of other stuff. You keep yourself busy, dude.
It's too much to name. We'll talk about it, though.
We'll talk about everything.
Talk about it.
But one of the many reasons you're here, and this is our first time meeting, so this is very exciting.
I love it so
we
much.
both, this month at Epic Deli, have our namesake sandwiches on the menu. Starting with yours, the Messes, which is a portmanteau of Marc and Esses. Can you hold it up to the camera?
Yeah, so I can turn it like this.
Move it a little bit forward.
Yep.
Look at that thing.
It
looks like a sloppy mess when you see it. So I think you need to contextualize this. What on earth is the Messes sandwich?
Okay, so it's oven roasted chicken breast. You've got provolone cheese. You've got gouda cheese. Let's see.
I've got.
Oh yeah,
it's hard to memorize that stuff.
I know. So you've got onions that are sautéed in zombie dust beer. I don't know if any of you know about zombie dust, but it is delicious and sometimes hard to come by. So the fact that Epic Deli has it pretty much regularly stocked is awesome. You've got, oh my gosh, you've got lettuce that is tossed in ghost pepper ranch. So Epic Deli, Ghost Pepper Ranch is like one of their namesakes.
It's delicious.
It's one of the best sauces on the planet.
Oh, hands down.
In my opinion. And they sell it by the bottle now. So
It's a collaboration with Soothsayer, which is the best.
oh, come on. So you've also got fried cheese curds on here, right?
On the sandwich.
You've got,
which, by the way, we have fried cheese curds on the side too.
we have
Just
to.
good clean living
we have
today.
to.
Mm-hmm.
You have to. You've also got a barbecue sauce. Oh wait, is that
Oh yeah, hang on.
wait, oh,
I want to make sure you had napkins.
there we go.
Here, I'll leave them right
yeah,
there.
put them right there.
Uh-huh.
We'll get to those.
Thank you.
napkins.
Good call.
I'm not worried about those right now. You got barbecue sauce that is brewed with the zombie dust beer. You've got, so like my favorite thing is the bacon and the bacon aioli.
The bacon
aioli. I mean, it's basically just bacon crumbles with bacon fat and mayonnaise just kind of mixed together. So it is on a garlic bread sub. Yes.
Good night.
I know.
I was telling a friend, every time I go home from Epic Deli, I've got the windows rolled down. I undo my belt and throw it on the passenger side floor. I turn up the stereo very loud. Whatever I can stay awake, because it is like this narcoleptic deep sleep that I want to fall into.
You said it's gluttonous, but
it is absolutely.
But it's wonderful.
And you're a touring musician. I mean, you
yeah.
indulge in all the seven deadly sins.
Come on.
Today's gluttony.
The one of the best things about touring is stopping at some of the namesake food places where you'll hit up your fans and you'll say, "Hey, I'm gonna be," or friends too. Like, "Hey, I'm gonna be in town. Like, where should we go? Where do we have to go?" You go to.
Always trust the locals. Always.
Right? You go to Atlanta, I'm getting a Vortex burger. That's where I'm going. So it's like you go to Portland or Denver. If I'm going to Denver, oh man, Legal Pete's, it's a like a burrito shop. You go to Portland, you're getting Voodoo Donuts. You know what I'm saying? There's places you have to go.
I feel you, Marc Esses. All right, so my signature sandwich, this was a creation from many years ago, and it returns to the specials menu every now and then. This is heavy. Like, this is a scale tipping.
I can't wait.
Heavy. This is the JVO.
Can't wait.
A collaboration between Epic Deli and myself. We came up with this sandwich, and it is a sandwich. It doesn't look like a sandwich. It's an open-faced sandwich on cornbread, and I forget the ingredients sometime because there's so much. Open-faced sandwich on cornbread, covered with pulled pork, country fried pork belly, crumbled bacon, Carolina vinegar barbecue sauce. I love a vinegary barbecue sauce with pulled pork. I mean, that's the way to go. Fried pickles. I love a good fried pickle. Coleslaw. And it's topped with a drizzle of Mike's Hot Honey. Ooh. There it is. Ooh. So let's just dig in.
Oh my
Let's
gosh.
let's self-cannibalize.
Oh man, are we doing this?
We're doing this, dude.
All right.
I've not had this in so long.
All right. Let's go.
You're trying to find a delicate way to eat that in the car. aren't
Here's
you?
here's the thing, guys. I'm gonna get. You've already got something on your shirt there, just so you know. You'll never find it unless you look. But I'm definitely gonna get this on myself. I'm just letting you know. I don't care. All right, let's go.
Already got something on my shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
On your sleeve.
Oh shit. Oh yeah.
Oh.
I sure do.
This.
Look at that. Look at that monster. Look at the curds.
It's the greatest thing of all time.
It is the greatest thing of all time. This combination of all the members of the pork family, bacon, pulled pork, pork belly, this is just magnificent.
Oh, this is where the napkin comes in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, gotta get it before it goes.
And let's be clear, sharing is for pussies. You got to finish that.
Oh, I know.
Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, I know. You're clear. There are rules to this game, Mark.
So here's the thing. I am the king of leftovers. I love leftovers. I love them.
Mm-hmm.
I love getting something delicious and then being like, I could eat all that. And then I don't. And then, 5, 6 hours, maybe 1 hour. Who cares? I go back to it and there it is, waiting for me. It's just waiting.
All right, I love the JVO, which sounds weird and narcissistic, but it's not. It's when all the pork and the vinegar barbecue sauce kind of soaks into the cornbread.
Right.
So it's kind of like moist and it takes on all those flavors. Holy crap. And the honey, too. Epic Deli, man. The line was to the door when I walked in. I walked in at like 1:30. And I hear the same thing from everyone in line, like, I don't even know where to begin. I don't know what to order. Like, people were stressing out, like, we're up next. We got to figure this out.
Okay. I want to talk to you about this. You bring up something that I talk to a lot of people about. So, Epic Deli has the best concoctions that you could ever come up with. It's like, a fried Dorito BLT. Like the buns are Doritos and like a pound of bacon in there, and you're like, wait,
The floor is lava. The buns are Doritos.
that's what I'm saying, and you're like, what is going on here? Some of the best sandwiches I've ever had. But they started doing burgers, and man, let me tell you, that Ken Jennings is the best burger of all time. The onion burger. I will say it right now, flat out.
Well, it's won them awards, and it's legit.
It's the best.
It's so good. The Ken Jennings. That should be on the menu full time.
I think he keeps it on most of the time. He'll pull it back just to I don't know if it's for ingredients sake why he pulls it off, but it should be
I agree. That's a game changing burger.
So I won't lie. I'll probably eat this and then I might get a Ken Jennings.
Just stay for later.
Come on,
Yeah, I mean, if you're making the trip to McHenry, and you should. I mean, every time I come into McHenry, it's a 1-2 punch. I go to Siren, down the street, they're on Main Street in McHenry, and I come over here. So I'm not going to waste this trip. I'm going to make this count when I go to McHenry.
Oh, so good.
It's so good. That looks...
Oh, wait.
You're eating it with minimal...
I'm doing okay.
Minimal detritus, minimal spillage.
I'm
proud of you.
It's my sandwich.
Oh, shit.
Look at Tyler.
Here's ice cream we can't talk about on camera.
Oh, yeah. Can we talk about it?
You can talk about it.
I mean, we're not driving right now. We're sitting. We're parked.
That's Tyler Wildy. Hang on.
Get him on camera.
What's up,
The
everybody?
man, the main
What's
man.
up?
Tyler
It's
owns this
crazy in
joint.
there.
What is this, Tyler? Tell us.
It's that one is a pina colada smooch hard seltzer from Troubadour Brewing in Michigan, and we turned it into ice cream.
Pina
Pina
colada.
colada. So it's considered a smoothie hard seltzer.
OMG. I'll put the camera on you.
Oh my gosh,
guys.
Tyler.
I had to bring a little ice cream.
Thank you, buddy.
You're a gift to mankind, Tyler Wildy.
I won't lie. I haven't had alcohol in, 5 weeks.
Really?
I'm worth it.
Oh my God. All right, I'm not going to eat this while I'm behind the wheel of the car.
No, do not.
So,
This is what we should do. Oh man, my wife's in that car over there. I could probably,
she's waiting for you?
she's just hanging out with the doggy.
She's a saint.
Well, she wants to get some Epic Deli.
Right, of course. Of course. Right,
So, how do we do this? How do we get that?
I'm just going to set this aside.
Okay.
Thank you, Tyler.
This is unbelievable, by the way, Tyler.
And again, the car is not moving. I want to make
It's
that
not
absolutely
moving.
clear. There's not open ice cream liquor in the car.
Nope. That is not a thing.
It's always a challenge when you do car con carne.
But
Well, let's-
that's the best part, isn't it?
All right, so we have here.
No, the panko fry. Come
The
on.
mozzarella sticks. And I think this is the aforementioned ghost
That's
pepper.
the ghost pepper ranch.
Here we go.
All right, so
Ladies and
I'm
gentlemen.
gonna do something crazy. I'm gonna.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
Oh!
Did I just get it on you?
No, you got it on your own car though.
That's, believe me. That's no big deal. All right.
All right,
They're over there.
they're over there. All right, so I gotta get some of that GPR. These are the matzo sticks. Look at this mozzarella stick. Look at it. Just look at it.
Glorious.
Oh my god!
Like, you can make a meal out of this.
You could.
You can make a meal out of, like, 2 of these. And yet we have a whole styrofoam container.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, my gosh.
I'm gonna eat another bite of it.
All right, so you said your wife is waiting here with your dog? Mm-hmm. What kind of dog?
Bichon Poodle.
Ooh. It's a fun dog.
Her name is Melody. She's one of the loves of my life. She's wonderful.
I love it.
Yeah.
All right, so let's talk about your various, all the different
this right
places
here.
we've seen and heard you. Let's start with For the Fallen Dreams.
Oh, okay. For the Fallen Dreams, is something I'm very proud of. Something that, we were talking about fate earlier.
Mm-hmm.
It was fate that you and I met. It was fate that I ended up with For the Fallen Dreams. Okay. Let's bring up a name. Gino Scarum. You should know Gino Scarum. Used to work at the Metros.
Okay.
Worked at House of Blues. He's worked with Plain White Tees. And he's done a lot for the Chicago music scene. He had picked up For the Fallen Dreams, managing them, and they needed they needed a new drummer for some like not like extensive touring, but Gino calls me up and says, "Hey, how's your life going?" I say, "I'm pretty good, man. I got consistent gigs, mainly bar gigs, drum DJ type stuff, and I'm dropping a cheese curd. Hold on, guys. I gotta eat a cheese curd here. Okay, so Gino calls me and says, "Hey, we need a drummer." I end up filming a video within a couple of days. Sent it over. They were really happy with it. I've never gotten along with people better than I do with my For the Fallen Dreams crew. It's pretty crazy. Like, we've never gotten into an argument. I joined them after a release. Like a record was made, I joined, and then we released it. So I wasn't on it, unfortunately. This time around, we're in the middle of writing a new record right now.
That was the obvious question, because it's been like 3 years since the last one. Yeah.
We're writing a new record right now. The songs are great. We have a lot of help as far as direction, and our team is great. Our team is great. The people we have behind us are fantastic. Man, we're making a mess in here.
Yeah. It's Epic Deli.
I love it, man. The plan is to have the record done, fall, winter, release it in the spring, and hit touring
That
pretty
makes sense.
heavily.
More cheese curds if you if you don't have enough already.
I can always have more cheese curds.
Always.
So we're kicking right now. We're kind of silent at the moment because we're working on stuff, but very, very excited for the new material that we're writing. It's different, but it'll always be For the Fallen Dreams.
And I mean, you're in the videos. Look,
16 million views.
Unstoppable has 16 million views.
I can't. I don't have words. I can't even believe that I was a part of something that is on the internet that has been watched 16 million times.
I hope that didn't raise your expectations for anything you do on video on the internet, because
it
all falls apart right here.
Oh no, everything else is downhill. But it's great to have something that's taking me to Europe. It's taking me to South America. I mean, I've played music in 27 different countries, 4 different continents. Not a lot of people.
That's so cool.
Not a lot of people can say that, and I don't take it for granted. I'm not a guy who's like, oh, man, like, when's my next tour? No,
I don't take it for granted. You're a Midwestern dude.
Yes. I am a Midwestern dude through and through. I am the epitome of Midwestern guy.
You've got that working class sensibility from growing up in the Chicago area.
You got to work hard.
Right.
You've got to keep grinding. You've got to keep moving. You can't be stagnant.
Right.
You just can't do it. It's not something that can be in your vocabulary.
I hope people who are watching the video of this appreciate the kind of like TV game show contesting you're doing right here. You're being forced to talk while holding melting ice cream in one hand, a dripping sandwich in the other. This is like competitive dining right here.
Oh man, we got a bag right here that's grabbing most of this.
You got a panko cheesesteak on your thigh. This requires some. This is like juggling. This is
James. We're having a good time.
We're having a good time. So, talking about the Unstoppable video, it looks like it was filmed in some remote mountain area.
Okay, it was filmed on Lake Michigan.
Shut up.
On Lake Michigan, on it. In the dunes, it was. I think.
Get out of here!
It was. I could tell you, it was 18 degrees outside. We showed up at about 9 a.m. I think we left about 7 p.m.
It's a great shoot that you guys put together.
The bass player at the time, Brandon, he's the one who filmed it, and we just handed. It's funny.
I love
the guy
internet
with the
success.
beard in the video.
Yeah.
We handed him the camera to film the bass player. So there was only 5 of us there.
That's awesome.
Yeah, pretty crazy.
That's
Grand
true
Haven,
DIY.
Michigan, on the dunes. Obviously, I had to go right up to the dunes, or else my kit wouldn't fit. But it was fun, and it was self-sufficient. It was a good time.
Talk about payoff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's interesting. I was looking at the video, and I think as a musician, sometimes you miss this stuff because it's hard to internalize everything that comes across the transom. There was a comment on this video on YouTube. It said, going through stage 4 Burkitt lymphoma, I have to say this song helps give me the strength to keep getting up and pushing. What is it like to be in a video that inspires someone like that has that kind of like life perspective influence on someone?
Give me one second.
You got it.
It really hits. What do you say? The nerves, the heartstring, whatever you want to say. When I see a comment like that, it gives me a reason to keep going.
That's why you do it, right?
That's why you do it. Sometimes you'll play a show where there are 3 or 4 people in the crowd. I'm not kidding. Not like with For the Fallen Dreams, but you go play a bar gig.
Sure.
You know, you go play at the Town Tap on the corner.
Yeah, you've played those shows. We've all been to those shows.
But you got that one guy who goes, man, I want to go home and play now. Like, thank you for inspiring me. That's what it's for. That's what it's about. It's about changing lives, even in the smallest increments.
Yeah. Well, and lyrically, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, and you won't fear death any longer. I mean, that's the inspiration right there.
It's about persevering. Keep moving forward. Keep going. Never stop. Just go. You're going to hit roadblocks. Got to find a way to get around them.
Totally. Staying on the video track for one more second. For the Fallen Dreams, very much in touch with nature. You've got the Lake Michigan shot. Stone was shot in a forest. Are you going to tell me that was like the Morton Grove Forest Preserve or something? Or
You're going to laugh. So, Jim, the guitarist, is based out of Grand Rapids. We shot that in a park probably 5 minutes from his house.
A park?
A park. I threw on silent heads, like silent drum heads. I taped up my cymbals. We had one speaker that wasn't really loud, and we ended up having spectators.
I love this DIY stuff.
Yeah, spectators just hanging out. All the videos have been basically DIY, so we're happy with that.
And there's a lesson there for musicians. You don't need to go nuts. You can figure the shit out on your own and still break through.
You got to have somebody with a good camera who has a good vision
Yeah.
for shooting things.
Yeah,
That's
exactly
it.
right. So looking ahead, you talked about how many different countries have you played in?
27.
I was looking at your agenda. Is it next year you're going to Holland for that festival?
Yeah, I was. So we did Europe in 2020. Or sorry, not 2020. We did Europe in 2019. We booked it again for 2020. It got canceled. We booked it again for 2021. It got canceled. We booked it again for 2022, hoping it won't get canceled. We were supposed to do Japan, Australia. I mean, there's been a lot on the docket that we haven't been able to do, but that just gives us hope that we'll be able to do it in the future.
And the Holland date, that's like Rise Against, Offspring, Bad Religion.
Dude, don't even get my jollies going, man. Some of my favorite bands are playing.
Right.
that.
I mean, it's an insane festival.
August Burns Red, Kill Switch. I mean, there's some real heavy hitters on that.
Well, and you're a madman behind the drum kit.
Come on, thank you.
You hit heavy.
I do. I hit very, very hard. I do.
So, all right, let's talk about that little local band you've been part of since 2004, 2005.
I mean, let's just say 2000 because it's went through increments. We won't talk about those increments, but I've been playing with those guys.
Flowers for Dorian.
Flowers for Dorian. I hate to call it my brainchild because it's not my brainchild. I call it my baby. I started playing with this guy, one of my best friends. His name is Tyler Hall. Back in like 99, 2000. I met him playing, funniest story, I met him, I was on the baseball field that he lived like a block over from, and he was in his karate gear. Like
How old were you?
I was 11,
Okay, I was
10,
going to say
12,
you were kids,
somewhere.
right? Yeah.
We were kids. And he came over, in his karate suit, and I was like, hey, dude, I do karate too, And I was playing baseball at the time because the baseball fields were right there. And from that day on, I just knew who he was, and anytime I saw him from there, like we would talk and hang out. And I was in high school, the freshman year. He was in 8th grade. Me and my buddies went and stole him from the 8th grade graduation dance. We went into the school, we grabbed him, and we physically removed him, and then we went and played music over at my house. And from there, it just kind of started a metal band called Behold the Pale Horse, which then turned into a band called Beneath This Ashen Sky, which Beneath This Ashen Sky then turned into Flowers for Dorian. I mean, the dudes in Flowers for Dorian, they're groomsmen of mine. Those are, best friends of mine for 15, 20 years now, 20, however long, we've been here.
Yeah, to still have a relationship with kids you grew up with.
Yeah.
As adults, like a creative relationship with them. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So I call it my baby because it's not to say it's the one thing I care about the most, but to be able to still create magic with your friends that you've known for as long as I've known those dudes. It's awesome. And what's funny, we keep writing. We never stop writing. It's madness. So we released that new album that you heard, Steve Bronson, last September. 9 songs. It's probably the thing personally with music that I'm most proud of that I've created. Obviously, something might overtake that in the future. Hey, man.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. But we keep writing. So we've got about 15 new ideas on top of Steve Bronson.
Not surprised.
So I'd say, it's July already. I'd say October, November, we're looking to do a Steve Bronson release, and we're looking to make it big.
Which, yeah, you put it out in September during the singularity that happened last year.
Oh, man.
So I don't think there's any need to rush all the support behind it. You've got all the time in the world.
We're not rushing it because we know when we want to present Steve Bronson, we want to present it the way that we meant it to be. And that's in front of a lot of people who really want to be there, who feel safe to be there too.
Yeah, that's a big one.
So, Flowers for Dorian, it will always be my baby. It will always be something that I did with best friends of mine that I've been friends with for a really long time.
When you do that show, just play Superheroes and Dead Guys.
Superheroes and Dead Guys will be played at basically every show for the rest of eternity.
Good. That's all I can ask.
Yeah, that's a mainstay on the set. It really is. I'm glad. You know what's up.
I know what's up.
Come on.
I know I'm going to be going to bed at 8 o'clock tonight. Right?
I mean, we're still going. We're still going. Oh, we got more cheese curds, right? Oh, I got them right here.
Yeah, I may be petering out, but I don't want to be a quitter. I mean, I'm on camera and microphone.
Here's the thing. I would not feel bad for you to enjoy that in, let's say, 2 hours.
I might be revisiting this.
I could do the same thing. Because, remember,
Fuck.
I got to get that Ken Jennings, and I'm probably going to get 2 or 3 more Messes sandwiches to take home. I'll put the barbecue sauce on the side so it travels better for you. Know what I'm saying?
This black shirt covers a multitude of sins usually, but not today. Today.
I'll be honest. I think we did pretty damn good.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I
I got
starved
nothing on my shirt.
I starved myself before coming here. I've learned my lesson with this place. It does me no good to eat breakfast before coming to Epic Deli.
You just can't.
No, you just can't. All right, I'm going to steal another curd.
Oh, do that. I'm going to try and eat. Oh, there we go.
So, long story short, Mark, you're busy. You got stuff going on, and you've got cool shit going on.
I want to be able to perform. I want to be able to entertain. I want to be able to do what I love and what I think I'm pretty okay at. And it's one of those things where, a few years ago I decided, man, sometimes it's tough to get a bunch of people together to go play a show. So I started doing a drum DJ thing, with another DJ. And that's the Bruce Wayne thing that you saw. And then it turned into me playing with Danny Vintage, who plays bass for Wade B. Played with Bubba Sparks, a couple other big artists. Him and I ended up doing a drum DJ thing, which I still do the Bruce Wayne. I still do it with Danny. I've been playing with other DJs because other DJs know that I can do it. So it's something that I'm going to visit more. Kevin Singleton. I don't know if you know Kevin Singleton.
Everyone knows Kevin Singleton.
So he's got this thing called Night Spice.
Which was heard most recently in Demo 312 and 11 WKQX,
Well,
hosted by James Van Ostel.
Well, guess who's playing drums for Night Spice?
I didn't know that.
I'm playing drums for Night
I
Spice.
seriously didn't know that.
Yeah, so
Okay,
that August 13th show at Reggie's, I'll be behind the kit playing with Kevin Singleton.
All right, so I just played you on the radio last week.
I love it, man. I love it.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
In fact, Singleton was kind of squirrely about it. He didn't tell me who was in his band.
Yeah, because there's some let's just say we got a friend that we're really thinking about right now. That he didn't know if he was going to be able to play, and
There's stuff. Okay.
I'm supporting. I'm coming in. I'm stepping in, and I'm doing the job.
Love it. So yeah, you're busy. You got a lot going on.
Yeah.
Flowers for Dorian. We'll really see the proper support behind that.
Yes.
The latest album at some point later this year. I love it, dude. I'm glad we were able to connect.
This was amazing.